Right.
And he performing live, you feel me?
You can do this shit all day, man.
Projek Muzik,
like
bro.
when it come to making music right now, I came out the hospital after I got shot, and I promise you I recorded
right back to the music.
Every bit of 50 songs.
What I was
no
telling
bullshit. I got the fucking sessions, nigga. I
shit
own the
dirty,
sessions to
man.
each one of the fucking songs.
Come, man, sleep back, man. I'm
Fucking
alright, man. No
slow
handicap,
down,
man. What you
slow
mean?
down.
Slow
I'm
down,
good.
man. I'm good,
It was. I come straight out the hospital and done a fucking concert.
I did that too. I'm like,
I got shit bag on. I got staples in me. And
you got the shit bag with the staples still. We do a whole fucking show.
Shit bag on?
Shit bag on, staples in my stomach. Real
man, we
nigga
did a
shit.
whole
Fresh
show,
out the
son.
hospital. Yeah.
Back in the day when we were on the 50, I'm telling you, I come out there and I walk straight to you. Like, I just see it in your face, you just a whole different character from a lot of niggas, bro. Man, we're trying to find out, bro, that's special in our family, dog. You know? Y'all keep that shit going.
Got shot 9 times with an AK.
Man, you gave me my freestyle, yeah, bro.
No, you want it right now?
Let me get that one.
Dirtzire gutter. I rock a buyer, motherfucker. Mad precision. Or take your life going fast incision. These niggas fake and phony. These niggas ain't as hungry. But see, we run the street and that's why my niggas eating. Determination mixed with inspiration. I made a transformation, now it's no limitation. It's strictly innovation and imagination that brings sophistication to this oral presentation. They need some restoration for daily operation, cause my obligation is to bring annihilation. Lyrical strangulation is what you facing for your infiltration of hip-hop's administration. With no authorization, no invitation, you come with your pathetic interpretation of rap. Humiliation, my flow cold refrigeration. I'm so focused, meditation. That's why I stand alone, isolation. Dirtzire, Projek Muzik, forever and a day. And the day after forever is Projek Muzik.
All solid shit.
All solid shit.
Facts, man. See, bro. We gonna start it like that, bro. I told this man I had to get a freestyle from him, bro. The whole situation organic, bro. This MillionViewzPodcast, bro. It's your host WilsonMillz, dog. I'm here with Projek Muzik tonight, bro. The CEO, the number one artist, the number one man, bro. Dirtzire. He got the homie Sleeping Red with him. You feel me? We getting full. We having some good conversation, dog.
It's a
definitely
vibe.
vibing, bro. Definitely vibing. Homie been here damn near 2 hours already. We just getting on camera, you feel me? That's where the energy level at, bro.
It's a vibe.
Let's start this thing off like this, bro. You know, this is your first time on the show. This is our first time being graced with your presence, dog. But I already know from the energy. Oh man, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna figure out so many ways to do this, bro. Cause the thing that caught me off guard, and it ain't no disrespect, cause I told you when we first was introduced to each other, I felt your energy, I felt the vibe. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, I was in my, you know, this what I do bag. You feel me? What you need?
You as a businessman,
as a journalist, as WilsonMillz.
Right.
You feel me?
So
I played my position,
right,
checking homie out, right? So I approach him at Juvie Tuesday. Shout out to Juvie, shout out to King Mike, bro. Shout out to Juvie Tuesday, what they got going on, fam. But I approached the homie, dog, and let him know, dog, like, I want to know the story. Not only do I want to know it, I need you to come share the story, dog, and not just the music. The music is all shocking to me. And like I said, not to disrespect you, fam, but we'll only read.
Put your hands on me.
We'll only read that.
You can say we can discuss it. We men. I
like his vibes.
You know?
We'll only read that real nigga energy. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes out of our own ignorance, though. I'm a human. Right. I got that ignorant shit in me still a little bit too. You feel me? Yeah. So I only read homie as a real nigga. Tonight I got to meet that man as a man.
Right. Grown man.
A grown man. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I wanted. That's why I wanted the conversation. Our first conversation was tonight.
There's no way I'm supposed
That's why I wanted it like
those type of conversations with people about how I used to be.
Right.
Nah, I'm a grown man. I need you to understand that. Yes, you might know me from that. All that that's what it is. What it is.
Right.
But guess what? That don't affect the rest of my life. That affected that part of my life. It's up to me to allow that to affect my new shit. Hey, what the fuck? Come on now, man.
Well, let's get it, bro. Give me the story, dog. Dirt, you know what I'm saying? Young boy, where you growed up at, bro? I see, you know what I'm saying? I see you glistening on your chest. I see it on your chest. But let them know where you from, dog, and you know.
Well, I grew up in Dirtzire housing projects. That's in the upper 9th ward of New Orleans.
Dirtzire.
And I grew up on Pleasure Street, PL. You hear me? That's where I'm from. That's what I'm representing out here. And I just had, I didn't grown to a point, you know, so far away from that. But I never want to lose that. I don't give a fuck what point I get to. That's going to always be starting point. That point will never change. I could live wherever, forever. And I'm going to tell everybody wherever I live, I'm from the Dirtzire. Man, every time I go in the mill, man, me in the mill part of our apartments or wherever I live, they going to say, man, that's your boy from the Dirtzire.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't matter.
So, growing up in the Dirtzire, dog, we all know what, you know, we know what it's hitting for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Salute to the 9. But what was the in-between of, you know, Dirtzire, the young, aspiring real nigga, up until who Dirtzire, the OG, is right now, the man?
The only thing that changed is I start understanding I put value on things. This don't mean nothing unless I feel like it means something to me. You understand?
Break that down though for the youngin'.
That means you have to always focus on you first. Cause I was told you can't pour from an empty cup. Like if your shit ain't together, you feel me? You fucked up out here, you want it, nigga, you got tickets, you can't be helping nobody.
Yeah, you told.
And it's not I'm not helping you because I don't care about you or because I don't care about your situation. I'm not helping you because I need help.
Yeah, I can't. Literally can't.
The city we live in, the money that's presented to the city that we live in, it never get down to the people that live in the city.
Yeah,
but we always watch on the news, look, without protest. We watch on the news, Councilman such and such indicted for this. Councilman such and such, look, we check it out. We might even joke about it on the ground, but there's no real serious. The money, that's your money.
Right.
Yeah, that was the bread that was supposed to be for you, for that thing that they told you went signed up for. That was the bread for it. See, they don't present it to you like that on the news because they not trying to deliver information to you. The news is not delivering information to you. The news is delivering information to people they trying to communicate with.
Yeah.
They just using the news. We just blind to the fact to whatever is whatever. Instagram have become reality. Who you are in real life don't even matter no more.
That's crazy.
For real. That don't even matter no more.
See, bro.
And that's what the goal. The goal is to transform all this to where they can control the whole thing. Come to the metaverse.
Systematic.
Come start living your life, spending all your time and your money in the metaverse. If you broke in real life, but you have enough to sign up for a metaverse account, man, you could build it up to where you could be a millionaire with 5 wives in the metaverse.
Why not do that? Ain't that better than your regular life?
That's easier than having to do it for real, huh?
Ain't that better than your regular life?
Man, how you thinking about the effect of hood, though?
It's gonna affect the hood like it's gonna affect everybody that don't have knowledge of what's going on. It's not about the hood. They got white people that's gonna suffer from it too.
How do you? You know, I'm more concerned with
right.
us first. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. I understand.
So, so how you?
And I support that.
Facts. So how you think that's really gonna affect us, though? Cause like it's gonna affect everybody, but everybody be affected in a different way.
It's gonna affect us because the generations under us don't want to listen to us. And they're actually rebellious and will harm you for trying to give them the information that an old timer was able to sit down and just tell you.
Right.
Like you would actually, like y'all have a shootout before they sit down and listen to the game, like how an old timer gave you the game. That's the difference.
Hey, bro.
That's the difference.
They got a little youngster, bro. I used to be seeing them around and stuff like that, and an older person was like, "Say, why don't you go holler at little one?" You know what I'm saying? So I did. Come to find out, that's one of my people's son. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, I hollered at the dude, and I'm telling him, I'm like, "Look, bro, you know, I know what you about to tell me. I know I'm tripping, I'm old, all that shit. I don't know what's going on the whole nine. But look, this, and that about to happen if you don't chill." And living in the whole situation number 9 right now. If he shake back, they go book him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't one of them type of vibes, you hear me? Right there from him. So, like, what do we curve that at? Like, what we catch these little dudes at on that tip, dog? And like, you know, because like you say, it's hard to catch them, but do we just leave them out there?
See, bro, I'm going to tell you this. You don't have to catch fish that I already have, right?
Right.
You have to have a father. Now, if your father incarcerated or if he didn't pass away, I can understand. But there's still gonna be somebody that gonna fill that role for you.
Right.
So we shouldn't be trying to catch these little dudes. Somebody's supposed to be accountable for each little dude that's out here. Cause I know I'm accountable for mine. You accountable for yours?
I'm definitely accountable for mine.
You accountable for yours?
Look at that, right next to.
You accountable for yours? That's what it is. Like you gotta be held accountable. That's all.
I mean, but for the ones that literally don't have that, you feel what I'm saying? No, we all got a little cousin or a little, you know, whoever.
The majority of them is not. That's not the situation. The majority of them is this. They not trying to listen for the small majority that don't have to listen.
Right.
See, the small majority is the popularity. Like they the more popular, so they won't be like that. You don't look. Your mom and your daddy raised you not even in the hood. Nigga, you not even from the project.
Right.
But you gang, ready to die for that shit.
Let's get back to Dirtzire right quick,
yeah,
bro. Pick a track right quick, dog. Right, we're gonna go into some music real quick, and you can break it down for us.
That we can talk about.
Yeah, man.
We gotta go to Loner then.
Loner.
Yeah, it's down. Go down, and turn right there to the left. Loner.
Dirtzire, dog. Loner.
I'm not a loner. I got all my people know I love them. I show them. But this song is.
What else on this?
I hope you don't
Projek Muzik, bro.
Projek Muzik, man. This is exclusive shit because
MillionViewz, bro. The homie Dirtzire in the building with us tonight, dog.
And I don't be letting too many
20 plus from the YGs to the dust. I got this nigga background spot. Known for spitting hot shit. Known as a lyricist. Niggas know it's serious. Dirtzire opinion shit. I can't say I'm a ghostwriter like most writers, but I do get paid for the punches like pro fighters. These niggas know fire like pro fighters. I got the touch, no Midas. Now they looking at me crazy cause I'm moving like I made it. Wasn't my turn, so I waited. Game changer, still I played it. Name, home, weight, yeah, they waited. Dirtzire, Big Zire, Pleasure Street, baby. I'm still in the trenches, on the corner. Still suffering silence cause I'm alone. These niggas ain't got no heart, they need a donor. These niggas get their code, they turn performer. Say he was a student, I ain't singing like Luther. Turning like
genuine facing that life sentence. I'm in the trenches, bitch. Big Zion. I try to use my heart, but I know it's cold. Stuck in the trenches, having visions of not growing old. All the tension in the trenches got me blowing wool. Streets haunted, but they phony, so I'm laying low. Pocket full of money and I'm rocking solo. He wanna die for it, so I told him YOLO. You a lil dog, boy, we call you Solo. Headshot, now you talking photo. Look cold, baby, before they cross me. Was fucking with the wrong nigga and they crossed me. I'm already your boss, you can't boss me. Nah, nigga, on it or off me. How can I breathe when you die so fast? Pray for time, watch the time go past. Came through every time, they forgot so fast. You couldn't have been my friend, no, you turned too fast. Loyalty forever, champ, that's what I said. Can't compare, this shit deeper than the grave. You can't be real with all that side talk. You can get killed for real, brains on the sidewalk. All my niggas killed for real, somebody down. All y'all niggas ain't real for real.
Somebody lying.
Speak on it, bro.
All y'all niggas ain't real for real. Somebody lying.
Somebody lying.
Somebody gotta be lying at all times, bro.
Yeah, I know it ain't me
Low
though.
lying, somebody
If I was
lying.
lying, somebody would
Speak
too.
on it, though, dog. Let's speak on that one, fam.
What's up?
Give it to us, bro. What was the rundown on that one, bro? Where you was at with it when you wrote that?
I came out the hospital, look, and I'm just feeling like all these different emotions. Because in all the different emotions, I'm not even gonna lie, they're really based on people. You feel me? I'm not gonna say the people name and all that type of stuff, but it's really based on people because like after I got shot and I came home from the hospital, certain people that I thought I put my expectations on, like in show for me. Like when I'm fucked up on some shit and show for me, you feel me?
Right.
So that's just me, like venting them. I have my own studio, so yeah, I'm fucked up. I can't really go outside and shit, but I can record like a motherfucker.
Right.
Like I can just, I'm at the end of the bed, nigga. I didn't lower the mic down if I don't feel like standing up today. Like, but it's gonna get done because I'm that type of person. I feel like if I ain't progressing, I'm fucking up. That's me. Right. Even though, like, you know, you can say you be going, you know, hard on yourself because you gotta slow down sometimes. You gotta take time for yourself. And yeah, that's all said by motherfuckers who life all right.
Yeah, that shit sounds good.
Yeah, man, your life all right. Yeah, of course. And I respect it.
Yeah.
But I'm always gonna deal with that information from my point of view.
I noticed you speak on the hospital a lot, bro. So you might well just go ahead on and give us the rundown, bro. What was that experience that you went through that, you know, had you hospitalized and, you know, give us a little rundown, the part you want to share about it, you know?
Share any part about it. I got shot.
Okay.
Fuck. I got shot 9 times. With an assault rifle, close range. Might have put on side the car. Me, my partner, and this girl. We killed this girl. Hit me 9 times. I pull off from where I was. They had a hospital not too far. I try to drive and make it to the hospital. Now knowing I'm shot 9 times, I feel I'm shot.
You ain't not
I
bad
don't know I'm shot 9 times. You feel me? So I'm trying to make it to the hospital, but I was losing so much blood to where I passed out, and one car ran to where the car ran there when it's out of control, and it hit a pole that stopped it, and from there, God went into action for real, because like with the injuries that I had, man, I'm way in the east, and they came pick me up from there and brought me all the way to University Hospital, right? When they had the hospital right there that I was trying to make it to. Thank God I didn't make it to that hospital, because I probably would have died, because they didn't have what it takes to save my life from the condition that I was in.
Whoever pulled up on you knew what they were doing.
Yeah, man. Hey.
Shit, when I pull up, they'll leave them with it.
Look, the type of person I am, I respect the game 100%. If you're going to play the game, you're going to respect every player in the game. You hear me? That's how the game go. The game get fucked up when you stop respecting other players. When you feel like if that player not playing how you play, then he ain't a player. See, that fucked the game up. Because they got all kind of different players. Thanks. You got to respect the game. But then also on some street shit, like, the bro was supposed to be testifying against somebody on some shit from what I know. So...
Yeah, we ain't gotta speak on that. That's crazy.
It don't matter.
That's
though.
The streets though, like you said.
Yeah,
that's
it don't
all
matter
part of the
because
game.
I'm not gonna ever give you enough information to
Right.
where it could be incriminating. I ain't crazy.
Right.
But I know how to tell that story without it being incriminating.
Right.
Yeah, because I don't know who names I don't know. I'm only gonna tell you what the streets told me.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
So what it was that got you through that situation, bro? Like what it was got you through that?
Same thing get everybody through what they get through. Go. That situation wasn't no different. You gotta understand. That's just another situation in my life. You know how many situations I have in my life? It's only as important, I told you, as I put value on that.
Right.
Right. So if I'm looking for a happy life where I'm peaceful and shit, you think I'm gonna be putting my value on negative shit that gonna make me feel bad? Nah.
I like your attitude towards it, dog. But you gotta get everybody go through this. Give me your adversity. Adversity that you went through with the music shit. Like just strictly with music, not even no street shit.
As far as that adversity
with the music
I went through.
Yeah.
The only adversity I can say that I ever went through, well, no, I went through some different adversities. Because, like, when I was with Dusty Money, shout out to Dusty Money.
Shout out to Dusty Money.
Dusty Money, like, Merle, the CEO of Dusty Money, got killed.
Okay.
And that really, like, stopped that whole movement when we had the city in a fucking headlock. Like, anybody that deny that, they fucking hating.
Right.
Facts. You feel me? But that was a fucking like
So that was the first label you was involved with, Dusty Money?
No, that wasn't the first group I was involved with, but that was, you said describe something. I described one of them.
So losing the CEO to that situation kind of it fucked up the whole trajectory of shit.
Listen, a record company. Y'all progressing, y'all moving forward in the CEO.
Yeah.
Like that's any company.
Yeah.
Around this motherfucker. You
so
feel
back
me?
to the drawing board.
Back to the drawing board.
So that's what made you just say, fuck it, I'm gonna start Projek
Muzik.
Muzik.
My own company. Projek Muzik was started in 2015. Start my own company.
All right. Is Sleepy Red the only artist on Projek Muzik?
No, Sleepy Red not the only artist on Projek Muzik. But Sleepy Red right now is the top artist on Projek Muzik.
Okay, what's the other artists you got on the roster?
Oh, we got Mr. Speaker Me. We got Lil 9. We got Key 4L.
What was the first name you said?
Huh?
What was the first name you said, Mr. What?
Mr. Speaker Me.
Mr. Speak of Me?
Speak of Me.
Yeah. Mr. Speak of Me, Lil 9, and who?
Key 4L.
Key 4L?
Mm-hmm.
They all rap artists? Are they they different little genres or what? Everybody rap?
Just artists.
Just artists.
Ain't no such thing as rap.
You gotta bring them through it though. I ain't really hip to all of them, bro. You got a lot of work
with. This the thing though. This the thing.
Well,
Like,
Sleepy been
this
getting
the
the
thing. What I have going on right now, we gonna have to come back and you gonna have to do each one of my orders individually. You
I'm
gonna have to
looking
come
forward to
do
it,
all
though. I
us as a
appreciate
group.
that. That
This
sounds like
Projek
support.
Muzik, I'm Dirtzire. Ain't nothing stopping me. I got shot. Like, people probably thought, man, he'll feel bad because he a rapper and this. Man, I don't give a fuck. Dog, everybody got problems. I understand that.
Fact.
If you feel like you gonna, look, if you standing there and you poking me with a stick, telling me every problem I have, guess what's happening to you?
Right.
Somebody right behind you poking you with a stick, telling you. So how can, who gonna be the person that's not getting poked?
You gonna get
Come
poked.
on, man, stop playing, man.
Man, this man said downstairs, that man said he never knew he didn't need two hands until he didn't have.
Right. Because everything that you do, you're going to do it with two hands only because you have two hands. It could be something that you could do with one hand, but you still grab it with two hands.
Just cause.
Because you have two hands, and that's just human nature. But just like every animal in the wild, you know how many monkeys they who grow probably with one arm or no arm and shit, and fucking monkeys be living, feeding his family. Dog, we are built for this. When we start believing that we built for this, life is your perception of it. Whatever you believe, that's reality.
When Dirt started believing in itself like this?
When I was born.
You always felt like this?
Man, what?
I'm just meeting you.
I'm me because I have every testimony to state that I'm me. You know how when you go somewhere, like if you go to court, you gonna have all your paperwork, all your shit. I got all my shit.
You got your full discovery.
Got all my shit. And guess what? All my shit is open to the public. Nigga.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing sealed around this motherfucker.
Facts.
Yeah, facts.
We spoke downstairs, dog. We were speaking on, other adversities, you know what I'm saying? You had some situations that you fought, you know what I'm saying, in life to overcome. You feel me? You want to speak on that?
Yeah, well, like one of the first major hurdles, that I had to overcome was drug addiction. Like, I was addicted to heroin, cocaine, you hear me? Fucking with them 1-and-1, you hear me? You dig? And that shit had me, like, what I got out of it, like, from all that experience and all that, going through that shit for so long, because I was on that shit for about 17 years. Yeah. Nigga, from my teenage years to 14 years ago. From today, however long that is, nigga, I don't know, but that's how long. But man, all it showed me was that they have things that can alter your mind. I don't give a fuck how strong you think your mind is.
Right.
If you fuck with that, it can alter your mind. Now, if you one of the fortunate people that's able to regain your mind, like really intact with like no defects on your shit. Right. Not saying I probably don't have no defects, because I probably got some defects on my shit too. Nobody just ever probably purred it about to me. I don't know. But at the end of the day, like that's the whole thing about it. You feel me?
Good.
Nice.
Big OG from the 9, bro.
Oh man, Big Zaya, man. I'm happy to be here, man. Million views, man. Look, ain't too many people be wanting to talk to me and just be real with me.
Yeah.
Like most people who want to talk to you, they have an agenda, they have a reason, like why they want to talk. You was like, man, I met you, I heard about you, I have a show, I want to talk to you.
Right.
Like real. Just hey man, come on the show.
I gotta keep it real with you, dog, because like doing what I'm doing, I've been having to learn to be more open. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't the type of nigga who just talk to everybody.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So like I said,
the people I've been recognized.
I've been on him a little longer than what he giving me credit for. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to be phoning about it because I'm scoping him out through mutual people that we know, peeking in on his Instagram without following them yet, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just to see who homie is, because I still be on a different type of time.
Right.
You feel me? Which is a good thing. But like I said, I'm trying to work myself out of that to not be biased to shit. You feel what I'm saying?
If my homie vouching for that, I'm going to check that to see if that's what it is.
Right. But like I say, as a journalist, I'm really supposed to be more open than that.
Right. You
but
can't
at the
be
same time,
anti-social on social media.
No, you can't do that. And I'm working my way out of that. You feel? That's one of my flaws. I'm working my way out of that. I think I'm doing pretty good.
I'm here, so you've done a good job.
But at the same time,
I got a big fish, man.
I said that to say, Dirt had a different type of energy, had a different type of vibe. Homie sitting at the table, and I don't get it twisted. He ain't Mr. Talking to everybody, this and that.
I ain't gonna say too much.
But homie got a certain type of energy about it, like we were talking about downstairs.
It'll draw you.
You gonna recognize it. You feel what I'm saying? So, me and King Mike running it, I'm messing with him. I'm really there messing with King Mike. You feel what I'm saying? It's how you present yourself. And the way he presented himself, I'm like, man, I'm about to see what's going on. I'm about to embrace home and see what he gets. As soon as I hollered at him, you feel what I'm saying?
I carry myself like a boss.
It was an embrace. Yeah, it was there. So, straight off the rip. But I want to ask you this, bro. Like, what was that moment? You know what I'm saying, with your addiction phase or whatever. What was that moment, you know what I'm saying? Because you say your grandfather was involved with a recovery.
My grandfather ran the recovery program.
And what program is that? We're going to give him some promo
right quick. The Nehemiah at Living Witness Church of God in Christ on the Aretha Castle Hill in Uptown, right off Martin Luther King.
They still open right now?
Still open right now. Program still running.
Anybody who need help, you can go see them at where?
Go holler at my grandfather, Living Witness, Church of God in Christ, Aretha Castle Hill and Turbisco. That's the two intersecting streets. If you know the city, most likely you do. If you on drugs, you didn't raid all through the city. So that's the spot right there. Go there and tell my grandfather that his grandson told you that this was a good place to go get some help because it helped him.
You ain't gotta give me the whole rundown, but give me the story that you gave me downstairs on how you was able to, and what it was that finally got through to you through grandpa, through your grandpa's, but it took for you to have to go through his program.
Yeah, well, I went through his program after having been through several different rehabilitation centers already.
Oh, all right.
You feel me? So when I went there, it was just a different type of program for me to go. It's not just a regular rehab, like when you go to fucking rehab. It's not that. It's his version of rehab because he is also a recovering addict. He done been to Vietnam. Like,
right.
He done been shot up his own. Like, my grandfather got shot up. Like, how I got shot up, my grandfather got shot up way back in the game, just like that.
On some street shit or in the service? On
some street shit.
Okay.
But now he a pastor.
Right.
Now he giving brothers an opportunity if them drugs got you, because he know how it is to be on drugs.
And he living his story through his story.
So, and he helping. And, I kept running
what's
from
his name, though? Not to cut you off.
Grandfather.
What's your grandfather's name?
Superintendent John Pierre.
Superintendent John Pierre, bro. Salute to you, though, for wherever you at, bro, for real. Because
Living Witness Church of God in Christ. Aretha Castle Hill and
all of us got some people who done dealt with addiction, or we done all dealt with addiction on some kind of level. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care who you is.
Yeah, man.
You feel me? So that's something real. Like,
drug addiction is a major part of the crime that goes on in our communities. So if we could address drug addiction, we probably could change some of it, not all of it, because some people just don't care. Some people gonna do what they gonna do anyway. Yeah, but the amount that you can change it. Like, if you feel like I could change that, like, say you know somebody and they doing some shit, man, ain't nothing wrong with saying, pulling a motherfucker cord on some shit, man.
Right.
Like, especially if you. That's wrong, man. Like, stop doing this stupid ass shit, man. You hurting shit. You making me feel unsafe. Because when you do stuff that make other people do stuff, so now you say you love me, but you making you say you love me, but you making the whole environment around me unsafe. You don't love me, man. Like, stop with all that fake ass and calling all that shit real. Man, that shit ain't real. That shit real stupid. Yeah, it is real stupid. Facts. Dirtzire said that. On some real shit, son.
Dirtzire said that.
Man, cause that's crazy. You love me, but you making the whole environment around me chaotic. Man, you don't love me then, man.
Let's keep it real though. We all contributed to this shit.
Yes.
Right?
That's why I don't speak too much on it.
So
that's a hypocrite.
When did you get to the point, and how did you get to the point where you was like, man, look, I am who I am. Like I told another dude, like, we don't never really change, dog. We elevate, we grow, or we don't.
Yeah.
Right.
You go Sleepy go be who Sleepy is. Right. Now Sleepy go improve on that, or not. Sleepy in essence go be the same cat.
Yeah.
Either he was good in the beginning or he was bad.
Bottom line, you
can prove that or don't. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, when you got to that point where like, man, look, I'm gonna just start tapping into, the better dirt, you know what I'm saying, for lack of a better term, the better dirt of myself.
When I got little dirt. See, I love little dirt more than I love anything in the world except God. That's enough motivation for me to do anything.
Right. Yeah, man. I know what you mean.
You could hire me right now to redecorate this bitch. I'm gonna have this bitch off the heezy.
Right.
By a little dirt. Facts.
Right.
That's how I'm coming behind him, you feel me? Because he everything good about me.
I be telling my little
how I'm not gonna love that, man. How I'm not gonna support that. How I'm not gonna be there for every fucking bit of it. That's me.
Yeah.
I'm there. No excuses. See, that's my shit. No excuses. Like, see, when you start eliminating excuses for yourself, you get more shit done. Yeah. Stop lying to your fucking self and making excuses. No excuses.
That's something I had to do, dog. Like just being real about the situation.
Disciplining yourself, more.
I had to do that.
You know, you create reality.
Don't get it twisted. Shit happens, right? But it's the shit you create.
Right.
It's the shit that you allow.
Right.
Or it's the shit that was
Shit
already
you can
in place
control.
anyway. You feel me?
We all
So
have
at the
flaws,
end of the
but
day,
then
it was still on me to have to deal with.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
'Cause we all
So
have
I had to
flaws,
really
but we
check
have to come to
myself.
terms
I had to
with
really
that.
check myself.
It was on
We have to
how
come
you
to
was
terms
gonna
and check
deal with
ourselves about the flaws we have
Facts.
it.
to
Nobody,
get over them.
dog, the hardest
correct
thing
'em,
for
man.
a person to do
You know what they
is
say, admitting is the key.
check
Yes, sir.
themselves. That's the hardest thing for a person to do.
Accountability.
It really is. That
Check
mirror,
their own
motherfucker.
self.
Yeah, that
Because,
mirror. Ooh.
That mirror.
because listen, in your mind,
That mirror, bro.
because in
See,
your
man, that
mind,
mirror,
you
motherfucker,
you have
bro.
the
You look at that
power
mirror.
to change it. See
Say that
that
one more
free
time.
will?
Say it one more
In
time.
your mind, you have the power to change your thought, your decision,
Whatever, right.
You have the power to change
Whatever
it,
you
and that's
allow.
what fuck shits up. See, at work, if they tell you, come Friday, you fired, you're gonna be at work Friday.
Right.
But see, in your mind, when you say, man, I gotta do this Friday, nah, I gotta do that shit Saturday, man.
Right.
See that,
It's
see
so
that
real.
power that you have.
Yeah.
It's your good and your bad. If you start understanding who you are and start thinking on the level that you're supposed to be thinking on,
Conscious thoughts.
man, you gonna prosper.
That make all the sense.
You gonna
in the world.
prosper. Anybody that ever look at me and say how I'm able to say all these things and not prosper, I say this. I'm prospering. Like, what's your definition of prospering for my life? Ain't my
See, that's what we was talking
prospering, man?
about. That's what we was talking about downstairs.
Yeah,
Success
I'm
looks
like, I'm
different.
supposed to go by you. How you say I'm
Success
prospering?
look different to
man,
different
you're
people, though.
calling
You
me
feel
like-
what I'm saying? Like, homie, see, homie,
Yeah.
salute to Raphael Medina, dog. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out, man.
He's
Shout
a
out,
real
man.
quiet, humble dude.
Raphael.
Right, man.
But like
Raphael,
when we
yeah.
be locking up, really talking, dude be teaching me a lot when it comes to the business that we in, the shit that we doing. You feel what I'm especially about that camera work shit. Like that's, you know
I
what I'm saying?
understand.
He a hip hop dude.
See,
Like you
I
feel what I'm saying?
I
He be
understand
schooling me on
different
shit
languages,
like that.
and one of them is quiet is loud.
Right.
Yes, sir. I learned that too, man.
Get us into
I speak different languages, y'all.
Get us into another track, bro. It's about Dirtzire, bro.
Yeah,
Project
man.
Muzik, dog.
Come on, man.
Get us
Let's
into
rock,
another
man.
one, bro. We breaking you down.
No,
tonight.
let's go right there. What that I would say? You read this with it and tell me. No, the up. What that say?
New Orleans hardest artist.
All right, say it again.
Dirtzire. Project Muzik presents New Orleans hardest artist. You heard
Yes,
me?
Lord.
Dirtzire. Right here on MillionViewzPodcast.
If I was
dog.
lying, somebody would have told you.
You did.
Yeah.
I talk really. Don't meet me in a dog alley. My soul animal, like I'm pork belly. Y'all niggas barely animals. 4-4 turn his clothes, same color as Santa Claus. I be in the hood like manifolds. I be at these niggas' neck like strangleholds. Murderer, ride around with a change of clothes. Carpenter, yeah, I be changing flows. From the 25 to the Calico, Calico to the Mossberg, Mossberg to the 47. Bless a nigga, just call me Reverend. Straight to God like he calling heaven. All heart, just call me Kevin. He a Vic, call him 7. Probably rap nigga 911. Fuck the ops. Niggas swing and call the cops. I'm hard to find like parking spots. Get wide open like parking lots. My bread good, no bread box. Swing that stick like red socks. Have your brains hanging like dreadlocks. Zaya.
I've been doing about this, all right.
Project Muzik Zone, bro.
All
Dirtzire.
solid shit.
All solid shit.
That look like that was back in the G, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Over
That
dirty.
was Dirtzire. That was-
Over dirty.
Look, that shit said 1 year ago. That's not back in the G, man. I'm 20 years strong in the game, man. Just for your viewers, because
See
they
that
don't
right
know
there?
me.
Ooh,
Let me
man.
let them know, man.
He don't
Dirt-
look it, but he.
I'm
you know what I'm
Dirt
saying?
from the YGs, man. A group way back from
YG
98,
Dirty.
99,
Give
man.
us- give us the backstory
When the Hot
on that.
Boys came
We
out
running it?
uptown, they had a group downtown that was
Called
representing.
YGs.
You hear me? Called the YGs,
Desire's
man.
finest.
And like
Young
music still
gangsters.
pump right now to this day because it was legendary. It called capture the time, it captured the energy, it captured the energy
right, go.
from some
Wow,
people
wow.
and it
You might have to get on that, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really familiar with it.
Right.
Not really
That's
familiar
totally understandable. But my whole job is to make an impression on you to where you go see the rest of that and I come back with your other questions from what you went saw. Like, I totally understand. I'm big time. All right, good. Yeah, right next to that.
Demons.
Haunted.
Not demons.
Nope.
Haunted. Y'all listening to these track titles, huh?
Yes, Lord.
The man got a story, though.
Man,
He said, no, not demons. Check out that Haunted.
And type in
featuring
Projek
Sleepy
Muzik.
Red. You heard me? Projek Muzik.
PROJEKMUZIK. Projek Muzik. Yeah. TV. Projek Muzik.
The music definitely official, bro. Fuck with it.
I like it. Shout out to Frank Rilla for this video. I got shot a couple of days after.
We'll be doing some work with the homie pretty soon. I ain't get a chance to chop it up like I wanted to. I had to run it back.
Talk to him, man.
He got a real vibe. He another like that. He was just there doing his thing, but like I said, I be there, you know, I'm new to the team. I'm really, you know what I'm saying? I'm really getting real solid cash. That's all I'm
The streets of New Orleans, some say it's haunted. Niggas say they want the smoke, but they don't want it. Having mothers morning every other morning. Mama says they out the streets, but I'm going in. Up all night, went to sleep, yo. I traded for a freako who got deep, yo. I traded for 2 doubles in a lollipop. Really got it on the mud, thinking on the mud. Really running through the trenches like it's for the niggas. Jerry Lynn really bring it, he reverse the seconds. Free my nigga, free my bitches, that's all the stuff. Matter of fact, how I rap, you know the bitches. I hit the picture, when I get the picture. They pick the stones, I hit the bitch and he hit the picture. I'm a savage,
I hit the pitch and he hit the pitch.
all these carrots call me
I play it, man.
call that shit fornicating. On the corner store, we got niggas on the corner. Wait, old playing formulate. Real niggas formulate. The streets of New Orleans, some say it's haunted. Niggas say they want that smoke, but they don't want it. Having mothers morning every other morning. Mama says they out the streets, but I'm going in. The streets of New Orleans, some say it's haunted. Niggas say they want the smoke, but they don't want it. Having mothers morning every other morning. Mama says they out the streets, but I'm going in. The streets of New Orleans, some say it's haunted. Niggas say they want the smoke, but they don't want it. Having mothers morning every other morning.
Get a quick little rundown of who Sleepy is. You feel me? Sleepy Red.
That next one under that.
How you come to the fold, fam? I got you. How you come to the fold, Sleepy? What's your role in this thing called Projek Muzik?
Well, to be real,
what's your position? If y'all was a basketball team, what would be Sleepy's position?
To be real with you, that'll be like me in like this shirt I have on the Dirtzire Ministry team.
Another shout out to the Dirtzire Street Ministry, the Dirtzire Community Center, dog.
So we are part of that together. We're part of that together, coming up as kids in the same community, in the same environment and project. But at the same time, I was a fan of Dirtzire like everybody else in the hood.
Right.
He had our hood on the map, representing our hood. That's why I say certain niggas we see now, they was inside ironing clothes when we was in the street. You feel me? So everybody know him of that who know Dirtzire.
I was doing shows when school clothes had to be ironed for you. Before you jumped off the porch, I was repping that 9 for you.
Facts, you feel me?
Facts.
So he holding the Dirtzire on his back, and really, I ain't gonna say he formed a group, but they formed together, but he was a strong force and a strong signature individual in the group, you feel me?
Who kept the name,
YGs. Right, and he's still keeping the name alive today. God bless Keeb and Soul, you heard me? Shout out to Newton. You feel me?
My dog shit out of
God bless Keeb and Soul, yeah.
K-E-E-B.
Keeb
yes, sir.
and Soul.
Keeb, yeah.
God bless y'all, dog. Rest in peace.
Original YGs, you know what I'm saying? Dirty part of my part of the hood, nigga, you feel me? Shout out to Newton.
Shout out to
Still alive, living. God bless my nigga.
A-L-O-G.
A-L-O-G.
Salute to the tennis, dog.
But at the same time, Dirty was a strong signature in the group. He was the one kept, you know, I ain't gonna get too much into detail, but he was a strong
give me that quick story you gave me downstairs about how he, you know what I'm saying,
Oh,
pretty much brought you into the music.
But at the same time, I've been fucking with music, but I wasn't into music. But Dirty been on me about, like, you know how nigga be, he hanging with you and the nigga telling you something, but you know.
As your man, you see where you could,
but
you know what I'm saying?
Your mind made up and your mind busy with everything in your life or whatever. But at the same time, long story short, previously when we hooked back up, we never parted ways, but we went to clicking back up when Dirt was going through his transition and his situation. We parted ways, but we came back together, you feel me? So when we went to hanging, Dirt really pulled me out the streets, you feel me? Because I was in the streets, I was hustling. You know what I'm saying? And Dirty going through his transition at the time, he had to calm down, you feel me? And he was building his company, you feel me? He was doing a music video with Sean and dude, shout out to Pimp, you know what I'm saying? Woo the woo. I was just going to support. Neighborhood superstar, but I was going to support and fucking with him with that. That's my partner. And like I said, I was a fan. Right. I love his music. He a fucking son. Yeah, I saw him eat niggas up. You hear me? Look, when there was competition, you know real hip hop and real music. When there was competition, been competitions in our hood, I saw him eat nigga up on the mic. Don't say no name, but at the same time,
next to me,
nigga been fucking raw, so that's so damn.
Listen, I'm dope. I get them high like smoking herb. I'm a poet. They snap to my spoken word. I give my all to y'all, my story told from the bottom of my heart, from the depths of my soul. I'm always in black, cause deep inside I harbor hate. I'm desire made, I use my head like a Harvard grade. I done been through all the different changes in life, and nothing compares to being on that stage in them lights. Every track I got on, homie, believe I blessed it. It's something about my flow, is just so majestic. I work my bars on a regular basis. Face it, them niggas just regular basic. I make music like a cello. The dime of New Orleans, nigga, Carlos Marcello.
See, when we was downstairs, that's when I saw a shift in your personality.
My personality.
When you started rapping. When like real shit.
Right, it's versatile. It's versatile to the point you can't never say it changed.
Feel what I'm saying? I'm from the outside looking in. Feel what I'm saying? When we downstairs chopping it up, he had a certain, it's just one
texture.
Perfect word. But see, when you started rapping, something else come out of it.
Right.
When did you know that music was?
That's how he is.
When did you embrace music like that, fam?
When Keeb done to me what I done to Sleepy.
Bring it down to me. What you remember that day?
I'm about to tell you.
The other YG.
Let him break it down.
The other YG.
Yeah,
he told me, "Bitch, you smart. Bitch, you gonna make that shit and."
Really though, and that's
challenge.
How that shit went
I'm all up for a fucking challenge.
Right.
That shit really went like that.
Look, the first time nigga in the session and I come in that bitch, I've been a rapper ever since.
For real. Son.
I was received.
I
told you I'm only this shit because they say I'm this shit.
Look at his face right now while he talking about this.
I'm only this
That's
shit.
That's what I was talking about.
I'm only this shit because they say I'm this shit.
You asked him
like if they say I'm not that shit, then I wouldn't have never been this.
So what you talking about?
I told you this our first conversation. That's why I wanted it to be like this.
You really did. Son, since school. This nigga helped
but
me
you
pass.
was at school with me when I started this.
Man, this man helped me pass, son. He been that type of person, dog.
I ain't gonna say a thinker. I'm gonna just say I like solutions.
Solutions, son. I ain't gonna lie, his mama told him that, but he you know how moms teach you, you learn it at home. You know how you learn it at home, but you still individually got to make your own decision and be your own. That's how he is. He stand on with that's how I love it, cause know why? You feed off it, cause it's motivated. It's like
so it's safe to say you was mature at a young age.
Yeah, very mature, son. He was.
Listen,
I want to know where it come from, fam.
I was taught. Listen, I was taught. I was made to go. Had to go to church. I had to do all that.
I grew up in the church too,
and I understood it. Like they instilled it in me.
Facts.
Like they instilled it in me.
That was the difference, though.
That's why we've been friends.
And that would make me different. See, look, my difference ain't that I'm colder than the next rapper. My difference is, boy, I have a more connection to what's going on out here in this world than you. Because you don't understand. I'm looking at it from two perspectives because I have that opportunity. I have the opportunity to look at it like a rapper, like doing this interview,
right? And
look at it as a grown man at the same time. So if somebody could peep something from two perspectives, don't you think you would want to listen to him from when you... But anyway, man.
Thanks.
Like I was saying, back to what you were saying.
What's that?
I was hustling. And then me and Dirty hooked back up around that time. So that dude was telling me in my ear on the slick, accepting the fact that I was doing what I was doing, but he would like say on the slick, man, Sleepy, why you? But he ain't there like, man, Sleepy, you ain't thinking about doing this or you ain't thinking about doing that. You know, when you hustle, you making money, you doing that, you know what I'm saying? But just like I said, when he going through his transition and building what he building,
he's seeing a whole different, bigger picture.
Right, and he looking at me like, man, you hustling, you making money, but man, look, I see something else, you hear me? So, fuck. But he ain't say it in words, but it's like I know how he is. I've been his friend since we were little.
That's a gift you have?
You know, so
you feel like that's a gift
everybody,
you have, being able
a couple
to
of people.
Yeah.
Certain things in
a couple of people, son.
Let him
I feel like God chose me.
Well,
that's why I let you hear the song. Chosen. I didn't say that. You never heard me. You never heard me not one time say I was the chosen one.
That was your words. You said they'd have called you something else, that's what you would have been.
But I'm not that because they called me something else.
They called you. Hey, no sympathy, dog. What that mean to you?
That mean that you better do whatever you need to do out here because ain't nobody come and save you. Everybody have problems. Whatever problem that you have, that you feel like I'm about to call my friend and tell them, just know you calling them and tell them that when they have their own problems. So you about to let your friend, you about to let your friend have your problems and their problems, right. Just so you don't have no problems. Stand on your shit.
Right.
Whatever you have to go through or whatever you going through, I'm gonna say, is a consequences of whatever you already done.
Now hold on.
But what nobody don't want to hold itself accountable. It's not your fault. It's Sprint fault. Bitch, is the rental car people fault. Is the nigga who put the boot on my car fault. It's not my fault.
For those of y'all who think y'all
not my fault.
All
for those of y'all in a situation where you need to talk to somebody, he not saying, don't find you somebody to talk to. He's saying have a solution-oriented mindset of your own.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Nobody can help you better than you.
Right.
Nobody can help you better than you. Because guess what? Everybody that have to help you, guess who got to tell her what's wrong with you? If you is the person that have to tell everybody what's wrong with you, why don't you find out how to fix you? Not talking about if you got cancer. And I'm not. This is not that.
Don't be stupid.
I'm talking about as far as fixing the things in your everyday life. They're gonna change habits. That's gonna change situations. That's gonna change things. I'm talking about that. It's as simple as everybody just changing what you know. I'm talking about not what I'm saying. What you feel within you that you know ain't right. Change that shit. And that shit gonna change some shit.
Right, thanks.
You feel me?
What's the difference? What's the difference in your music from the young Dirt, the YG to not? Nothing changed about your music?
Nothing.
You still been the same way you always?
I'm just me. I've been talking what I've been going through and what I've been living the whole time. People just listening to it different. This is the thing about people. People have different listening ears.
Right.
You might hear my song right now and be like, DJ playing. Oh man, that bitch do slap. Yeah, that bitch, man, get the fuck. That's the same song. I don't want to hear that. Like, nice slap. What happened? It needs to be amplified for you. Like, what happened? What shit? See, that's the thing. But if you like me, I'm me all the time.
Thanks.
Like, this ain't changing. If I ain't like it at home, I ain't gonna like it in the club. If I ain't like it in the club, I ain't gonna like it at home.
That make this profession easier for you?
I don't look at it as a profession, even though it is a profession. But I'm not dealing with it as a profession. I'm just living my life and using my God-given gift, which makes it totally easy. Like I could do that because I'm there. Like I'm there in my life. Right. I'm there in rap. Man, they got dudes I be listening. They got nigga way colder than who coming with their shit like how I used to come when I was hungry. I'm not concerned with that. Because that's not my job anymore. That was my job then, to be able to have the credentials to be the person that I am now.
What give you that comfortability, that sureness? What give you that? Like,
my relationship with God. That's the only thing that could give you that type of confidence and that type of peace at the same time. Because most likely when you come with that type of confidence, it have all kind of repercussions that come with it. Because some people like fear another confident person because they look at it like competition. I never competition against nobody. So in my heart,
like, honestly, you ain't never been in competition with nobody?
Never. Even if you say you and y'all two start battling, in my mind I'm never in competition with him. I'ma do what I'm supposed to do. Right. I have raps. Like he just telling me rap my raps while that dude rap his raps. I'm gonna rap my raps. Like I'm not if you get concerned with the situation, you done got out of the rap. The rap, not a rap. Ain't even like you. Right. You're going. Me, I'm my mind focused because it don't come from outside. Nothing outside of me make me me.
What's Dirtzire goals outside of music?
To be the best father in the world. For Lil Dirt to do all the great stuff that he gonna do, and I'm his daddy. That's my look.
Say Lil Dirt.
That's it right there.
All these shots, you heard me? Say Lil Dirt.
That's it.
Since we've been downstairs, dog. I'm talking about probably been here a few hours, fam. That man love you, bro. And he behind you, fam. Thanks. Whatever it is you doing, cause we ain't even really get all the way off into that yet. We gonna say that.
But nah, that's classified.
Yeah,
we talk about him when I mention him, cause I know how I want to mention him. Right. We don't need to.
Nah, he doing great things though. Yes. Lil one doing great things, and I wanted to say that though because they'll see our exterior and not know how we really feel.
Yeah, because you looking at a person for a certain thing. Mm-hmm. I didn't come here expecting nothing, but I got everything. I could have came here saying, "Nah, man, you should have like this, that." And probably shit would have been.
Spoil the moment for yourself.
See, like, live your life. You alive. You. Man, that's better than so many people that didn't even wake up this morning, and you out here tripping. Shit. See, I learned my lesson. This is the key thing that I want everybody to understand. That's listening right now and that's seeing this. I learned my lesson. You gonna come to a point where you gonna go through something where you gonna learn your lesson. Thanks. Hopefully it ain't as traumatic as it took for me to learn my lesson. See, I learned my lesson in this manner because just the lifestyle that I was living. But your regular lifestyle is gonna be traumatic to you because of the lifestyle you living. And
man, give these little ones a quick rundown of the trauma that you experienced with that situation, as far as the surgeries, the rehab.
I need to use the bathroom.
Go ahead, handle your business, fam. Take your time. Handle your business. We're gonna kick it with Sleepy Red for a minute.
Yeah, y'all talk to Sleepy. Where the bathroom at?
Straight to the left.
Right there. You walk out to the left.
You get straight up all the way to the back of the hallway.
Excuse my pasta shit.
Yeah, man, you good, man. We like I said, we've been out here for a couple of hours. We getting right.
I'm feeling good.
Got my man Raphael Medina in here, bro. I couldn't do it without this cat. This man,
the rapper.
This man came into the situation. He real quiet and laid back and humble.
I like that. That's why I'm out there. I love that.
Homie been real instrumental in everything that I've been having going on, bro. And I'm thankful for having him come through because, like, he one of them dudes who don't even necessarily need to even be doing what we doing, but he got a passion for what we do. You feel what I'm saying? And that always, like I said, that always bring an extra energy to my situation. And like you were saying, your brother energized you and gave you that extra push and that extra confidence, like, you know, to see that your homie, a nigga who you already, a man who you already, you know what I'm saying, admire and look up to.
He gave me something like,
Nah, take your time. What we doing this? We chilling. This MillionViewzPodcast.
They gave me something really like, just like, you know what I'm saying? We kicking it, we running it. I'm hustling. Can't be sell. I'm doing me right.
Street shit, right?
I'm on some street shit. But the nigga tell me, man, dude, he said, Sleepy, when you gonna tell your story? I be hearing you singing everybody else's music and you sound just like this and that, but when you gonna tell your story?
That's the story I was trying to get from you. Go ahead, run it.
And that boy was like, man, we can do this, we can do that. Man, he said, man, I be hearing you woo the wood. So I'm like, I'm like, I do love music, you feel me? So I'm like, and I do want to express myself on some things, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I talk to people myself, you know. I'm my age, I've been in the game, but it's like a process. I've been through the whole process with him.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm from the same hood, but at the same time, like I said, we parted with it at one time because man, you was into but
shit that was going on.
Right, but we never parted ways, you know, in the next sense.
I asked you that because I really wanted to point out, like I said to him downstairs, that shows leadership.
Yeah.
That shows not only that you got love and you know what I'm saying, consideration and respect for your people, but at the same time, you even got the mindset and the wherewithal to even know they specific gifts and how to position them. You feel
Life
me?
is chess, not checkers.
Facts.
I came to know when he introduced me to it, and when I jumped on the board, it was all in play. He hadn't already placed this in play already. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, and it was really kind of like an honor too, because like I said, I was a fan of the nigga music, and just like I said, he's my partner too. But he had our hood, you know what I'm saying, on his back since, like I said.
Yeah, the hood bubbling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he already stand up cat. It's that no sympathy for Projek Muzik.
Even so, you heard from the original YG members. Shout out to Luther once again.
Shout out to Keevan Soul.
Shout
out to the YG, the brother whole movement.
Salute
to Projek Muzik, man, the home in Dirtzire, bro.
Man, loud that shit up. That's that shit they need to hear. I lost a lot of partners, ain't no sympathy. I meant what I said, this shit meant for me. Being alive so lit, that's how it's meant to be. I'ma send niggas to God till he sent for me. I lost so many partners, ain't no sympathy. I meant what I said, this shit meant for me. Being alive so lit, that's how it's meant to be. I'ma send niggas to God till he sent for me. Whole gang lit, I ain't even tripping. Everybody got a bottle, we ain't even sipping. You stuntin', you broke, get your kids. I don't know if bitches getting money, my bitches is. I don't know if niggas getting money, my niggas is. My nigga dead in jail, I got his kids. They're trash, I need my trash pulled. That bag here different when that bag full. That bag here different when it's all hundreds. Getting fast money, fucking fast women. Punish your bitch like she grounded. Better keep your bitch from around me. Counting this money like I found it. Watch a chain full of water like a drowned. I lost so many bottles, ain't no sympathy. I meant what I said, this shit meant for me. Been alive so lit, this how it's meant to be. I'ma send niggas to go till you send for me. That boy gonna constantly try to like the
I be like that. I be tripping some guns to that shit. Yeah, you already know.
Cause it's mine where he like the go.
You feel what I'm saying?
No, this
I know all I read is positive.
Yeah, you vibing with that? We got plenty more that you ain't here.
The features that I done heard, that's the one right there. That's the one you want to I'm the latest
Change me. I've been on that demon time, I've been so good. I've been trying to clean my heart, but my soul hurting. These youngins don't give a fuck, they'll kill a whole girl. I'm kinda mad, I know that could be mom or dad. These niggas slow and I know she happen kinda fast. I ain't trying to brag.
We Chiefs out, we full of that drink. Was much out there. We got the chicken tenders popping. You know what I'm saying? We filmed by Raphael Medina's daughter, this MillionViewzPodcast, the whole WilsonMillz dog. I enjoy what I'm doing, bro. Like this, to me, this shit getting better and better. You feel what I'm saying? I'm meeting some solid people, bro. I'm making connections in that business, bro. And I'm learning, bro, that life is so much bigger than the bullshit. Right. So like I'm really like learning that shit. Like this, I branched out on this behind my son, behind my daughter, behind changing my life, behind, you know what I'm saying? This was bigger than some industry shit.
You understand why you able to walk on leaves?
Break that down, though. Hit me with that.
Leaves grow on trees up there. The only way you can step on it is if it falls. Now you understand why you able to walk on leaves.
Right.
Hey man, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Say, bro.
Praise to the Most High.
Oh, praise it, bro. See, look, I just told it to somebody, though. I said, bro, if I wanted to be rich, that's what I'd be praying for.
Right.
You know what I've been praying for? Bro, somebody else named me Mills. I don't have no problem going to make no money.
Right.
I ain't give myself that name. I'm not bragging. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? That's behind me. That's money I done fucked up. But I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? That ain't
That's
what
a chapter you done been in already.
Man, I'm trying to get my wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of it,
Like
because
I
that's
told
gonna
you earlier.
lead to all the riches in the world.
Amen.
Everything.
You feel what I'm saying, though? I just told this shit to
See, I
somebody
just told
earlier.
it that
Like,
downside.
yo,
I done told you.
I done thrown away more money than the average person that's seen in their life. And like I said, I ain't, because that's not something I'm proud of.
Right.
Because I threw it
It's
away.
just experience you went through.
I'm just telling you,
chapter of your
you feel
life.
what I'm saying?
Shout out to Dusty
So I know for a fact that ain't what life is about.
Drawing money.
But once
bro.
you get the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, though, that's when you really
That's
able
when
to
you go
win
around
and
the
succeed.
music
Right?
life.
Yeah,
We still rolling? When did you get on that mission?
Which one?
For me, it was 2015. I was locked up doing my first juice, about to turn 30. We got cold drinks in the refrigerator, and we got waters. And of course, we got some rim and ice.
You want something to drink, man?
You good, there? You need water or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna need some water.
They got crushed 7-Up and water.
I don't drink cold drink.
All right, get them a water and another cup of ice. That ice probably melted. So when did you get on the path to wisdom, knowledge, and understanding? We thugging, you know what I'm saying? We eating chicken tenders.
After all the shit I've been through. Like
I'm saying that was a lot of shit. At what point?
Yeah, the end.
The rough is one, huh?
Yeah, fucking end.
Real talk.
The one that taught me my fucking lesson.
That was the one
The
you
one I
finally
learned
listened
the
to.
lesson.
That sign you
Nigga,
finally took
if
heed
you
to.
cold on a operating table for real, where your life, nigga, that if you do that and you get to be alive again, and you don't fucking want wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, but you need to die the next time you be on a fucking operating table.
And I've been through the
You
same
are not being,
experience.
listen, you are not being productive to anything moving, anything forward. It's wrong to say that you will want a person to die, but I will want a person out the way and stopping things from moving forward for everybody else.
Facts.
Do you care if that person blow up in the car, if it's about to move the fuck out the way and you could continue and everybody else could continue going where they going? You're going to be like, they probably shouldn't have been in the fucking car with a bomb. You're going to make a reason to, well, they should be fucking gone so everybody can move forward type of
It's going to be
shit.
justifiable.
That's kind of dark, but that makes sense.
Nah, our whole history is kind of dope.
Yeah, no, I see it makes sense.
Yeah, and it makes sense to you too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how can anything I say be more graphic than what we already have experienced?
Oh, no, we gotta live some shit. This is shit crazy.
Like, the things that already have happened to a person that look like me, what I say can't begin to, describe that. So if you can never be offended by the things that I say, I make sure I say them in a way to where anyone can receive it if you listen. The motto of Projek Muzik as a record company is, in order to understand Projek Muzik, you have to listen. You don't have to hear my music. See, if you hear my music, you have to listen. Listen to my music. I guarantee you, I'm like, damn, like that what you earlier said. Because it's not just me talking. Man, God have an assignment.
That one right
He
there.
have a person with my stature.
That's another one.
He have a person with my stature have some type of say-so to where I could direct my people in a way to where we could win. Why not? Why would I be doing anything other than that? Unless I got signed. If I got signed, then you already knew. I don't fuck you.
OG Dirt started doing this shit a long time ago, man. What's that about?
It's exactly what it says.
All you gotta do is long time. Why we gotta be out here just killing each other? But that was long time. You my brother, I'm your brother, same color, different mother. That was long time. Jumped off the board back in the G's with the OGs, but that was long time. Seen a hustler stacking money, selling them keys. So I had to hustle for the struggle. Real kept it real with their real homies. Women and children waiting to get killed in the streets.
I sit back and reminisce about the older times we had. Crime was bad, but war was up limits for niggas, mom and dad. We had a beef to settle, we settled that man to man, and no one ran to get a gun. Most shit was settled hand to hand. When now it's power moves, everyone got power tools. Niggas scared to fight, fuck they like they rather die than lose. Damn, they get knocked out on the ground, but if he moving down, he won't kill your whole fam. Nigga flashing, you beat him. Niggas ran for freedom. Niggas lag when you need them, but on your back when they need you. They try to feed you bullshit and say it's okay. I tighten up my circle, just making sure my team straight. Everything seem fake, I move with honor dope. I used to love the streets for sure, but that was a long time ago.
That was long time. I heard it before. That was long time. But I ain't into it, but I heard it before.
That's some Texas shit. That Texas shit different. Like I said, I just be tapping into all kind of shit because of what I do. I grew up on some,
music come on with the same.
Jumped off the foot back in the G's with the OGs. We all hustle stacking money, selling right. Real kept it real with their real homies.
The minute we stop focusing on our different children, wasn't exposed on our mistakes, all of us gonna win. All of us gonna win. Just imagine if, I don't care what kind of, just imagine if I don't care if you got Georgia. How much money? But no, listen, all of us. Just imagine, all of us. Just imagine if I don't care. If you have Georgia, how much money they save every house on
the same color, different mother.
Ain't no more like I don't care what kind of shoes you have on no more. So like you're not spending money on like see until we get there, it's this right here. That's what it is.
Projek Muzik. A lot.
So how do you feel like we get to that point, though? How do you feel like we get to that place?
I don't know. Because I'm not in the circle. We discussed this already.
Yeah, we talked about that downstairs.
I'm not in the circle. I don't have no say-so about this, that, or the third. I'm on the outside looking in. And you know when you're on the outside looking in, you get to see the whole thing spin around and around. If you actually own the ride, you only see... That's what you see on the ride. But the person that's standing outside the ride, they see it go like this here. Yeah, they don't understand, but I'm going to make them understand it. Because I feel like that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be making these people understand that they have a way of living, that we all can progress, so where it don't take away from nobody.
I want the last shot to be clear.
It don't take away from nobody.
With that being said, though, we all pretty much like, you know, like I said, from us all, no, you good right there. From us all chopping it up and us all, you know, pretty much getting to know each other a little bit better. I noticed, though, like even with sleeping, it's a strong sense of spirituality. It's a strong connection to the Most High, dog.
Yes, sir.
Like
first.
With that being said, dog, because I tried, like, you know, this is, like I said, this is me improving. This is me putting my better foot forward. This is me putting my children first. You feel what I'm saying? Putting the excuses and the selfishness and all that bitch ass shit to the side, that real nigga shit
real
to
nigga
the side.
syndrome. I understand.
The syndrome, like
I
you be
suffer
saying.
from it.
You feel me?
I'm recovering, man.
With that being said, what's one thing we could leave? You know, cause like you said, you're a little older than me. I'm OG status. What can we leave for those coming after us, bro? Like, what would you want to leave them with? We gonna close it out with Dirtzire. You know
I want to leave this. It's the one thing that I feel like could make a change if the person actually take accountability and actually do it. Take the time out to listen to somebody older than you that be trying to talk to you. Just whatever day you choose, I'm not saying like it's still your church, whatever.
Your court.
But just do this for me, for what we talking about, and we just listen to somebody who be talking to you, trying to tell you. That's it.
Take the time to listen, bro.
Take the time to listen, man. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth, man.
Dirt was put in a position where he couldn't do nothing but listen to God.
Right.
I was locked up, dog, when I started writing a business plan and all the thoughts and ideas. I got books, all kind of, you know what I'm saying, shit that's gonna come from my experiences where God took me and was like, oh, you think it's okay? Well, here, now you about to be in a position where you can't talk to nobody but me.
Slow down.
You can't talk to nobody but me.
Right,
you're in a dorm with 87 niggas, you don't know none of them.
God
you
trying to
talking
show
to?
You
talking to me.
Show you he in control.
Discipline.
Imagine living with 87 dudes you don't know.
You know about to run.
Nah, I ain't done no time.
You feel me? God bless you, but God sent you to a totally different type of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You had a different type of talk with God. But mine was, you about to be put in a setting where you with 87 to 100 people that you do not know for the next 13, 15 months or whatever. You about to talk to me.
That was a part of your journey.
Yeah, we about to get this understood. You about to pay attention to these kids for real. Fuck the money. Fuck this, fuck that.
God separate you.
Got your undivided attention.
But just the thing.
Got your undivided attention.
Once he get your undivided attention, he don't keep on reminding you. He don't keep saying, I told you to do this. He don't. He let from that one time he told you.
Yeah,
it's up to you after that.
You see it for yourself.
We don't do that.
Why you
we
doing
don't
that
do
time?
that in our relationships
Why you
with
actually
people.
doing that time? You see?
We don't hold a person accountable to that one time you said that. That's how it's supposed to be. We don't do that. We don't do that. You would make an excuse for somebody. That's how fucked up shit is out here.
Right.
Nah, man, that's my dog, man, he don't mean no harm. Man, you know one thing, he would kill that man. How you gonna tell that man you don't mean no harm?
Let me spit this to you, though. Think about this. Some of the people that we used to look at like, oh man, she tripping, she mean, she this and that. That was the most godly people in your life.
Yes, sir.
Because she would go teach it
they
to
had to
you,
understand.
tell you one time, and that was
and
that.
I apologize.
Warn it before destruction.
Say that one more time.
I apologize for all those that came before me that was teaching me, that was telling me these things that I'm going through and that I'm living right now, that I found myself to be true. I apologize that I did not understand it earlier and be able to manifest it into something greater than what I'm doing right now.
With that being said, man, let the people know how they can get with you, how they can reach out to Dirtzire and
Projek
Projek Muzik.
Dirtzire on Instagram, I'm @Dirtzire9 on Twitter. What else they got? Projek Muzik on TikTok. Desire Made Feel That on Facebook. You hear me? On YouTube, just put Dirtzire in, whatever movie, that I done been in, that my name is actually on, anything, it gonna pop up for you.
You been in movies?
Man, I have several movies, but that's something else we're gonna have to talk about.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to talk about my Denzel side of my career. Let's get into my Denzel side. You hear me, fam? Let's get into my acting side. I got this, man. Like, we got so much, like, I have so many different dimensions. We could do so many episodes.
Just gonna do it. I told you.
That's gonna happen. But we gotta also make sure we moving other things forward that don't have nothing to do with our agenda.
Of course.
Because that's my whole thing. If I run into somebody, I'd be like, man, that shit hot. Look, That boy need to be on the like, cause this is about moving this forward. If you have the opportunity, you have to move it forward.
Right.
You have accepted that responsibility. You took it upon yourself. A million views. Took it upon yourself. And you standing on that business, and that's why I salute you, and that's why I'm sitting right here with you.
And
man.
I definitely appreciate you.
That's what's necessary, though.
Appreciate you,
we need people that's gonna move the
man. Sleeping, bro.
We need people that's gonna move things forward.
I didn't even
look into
like,
the music. So check me out.
I didn't know Sleepy existed until I got off into the YouTube channel.
Right.
So then I was like, hold on. See, I didn't know Homie was a whole CEO, and I didn't know that. Like I say, I wanted it to be like
somebody, right?
I wanted it to be like this. You know what Mike told me about, dude? Man, boy, look, little brother, I done gave you a jewel. I ain't about to tell you nothing.
Yeah, you gonna like that. You gonna talk to him. You gonna.
I ain't about to tell you nothing.
Shout out to King.
You know one thing. If I vouch for him, you know what it is, and that's where he left it at. Because, like I say, it was written on the walls already.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Like you said with the.
It's like hieroglyphics.
I don't mean it's hard to, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's like hieroglyphics
as possible. Because
it's hieroglyphics to those who are not that.
Yeah, those who not praying for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Same thing with us, with those people who we call Egyptians or whatever. We not that, so we don't understand those things. You got to go
history
and become. You know, you got to transform. You know, whatever it is you have to go through.
History. You got to do your history and go transform into that.
But this what I also learned, bro.
Go ahead.
Like, as far as trying to save
this all
the
bonus,
masses,
by the way, dog. We just vibing, dog. We running
as far
it,
as trying to save the masses, that'll never work. Like, you wasting your time and your energy saying you're going to save black people.
It's only a select few.
You're not going to save black people for the simple fact God said he not saving everybody.
It ain't about no
so what make you think you better than God? You not about to save everybody. Focus on what you need to focus on and save that. The only thing you could be worried about besides that is what somebody else going to say about what you doing. That's the only other thing that you could be doing besides doing actually that.
Right.
It don't make... Fuck people. That's my shit. Like, you know how I'm coming. Fuck people. That's my motto. And I don't mean fuck people in a negative way.
Yeah,
like, fuck people. I mean fuck people in a way to where I'm no longer letting your shit be my shit.
Burdens and energy.
That's it. Energy. I'm no longer letting your shit be my shit. Fuck that, man. Fuck you, man. Fuck that. Fuck off.
What Projek Muzik? What's Projek Muzik's next project? What y'all got coming up next?
Man, we have Dirtzire.
Dirtzire, bro. Y'all go check Dirtzire out, man, dog. On Projek Muzik on YouTube, bro.
We have NINE 2 on the way.
That's an album.
NINE 1 done over 1 million streams by my own self. TuneCore paid me $3,000 because that's how much you get for 1 million streams. And I got the proof. I can show that. And I ain't had no. I'm not signed to nobody. I didn't have no promotion. I didn't pay somebody to make nothing, do nothing, or none of that.
Straight grind and good music.
The music done it. I'm mad at myself that I didn't capitalize on that in a better situation.
Better, yeah.
I didn't know. My first time being the CEO of my own company and being an artist, I don't know. I ain't talked to Master P or Baby, and they told me how to do it. I'm learning on my own.
I've been looking for you, though. I'm trying to get a meeting, bro. I need to know how much that meeting gonna cost. You feel me? I ain't playing. Real talk.
Hey, man, you gotta pay for what you want.
I ain't tripping. I'm trying to see what that meeting about.
Master P, man.
Real shit. I got people behind me. I got people that's with me. We trying to see what that meeting about, fam. For real.
That happened.
We done already pretty much closed it out, dog. Like I say, bro. I appreciate you coming through, fam. I appreciate the vibe. Man. I look forward to the business that we gonna be doing with Projek Muzik, bro.
Coming back.
Say, dog.
Just playing the CEO role and let you do all this with my artists while I'm outside discussing some other business pertaining to my artists.
Right.
Like that's what I'm. You know, that's what's about to happen. I can't really say too much because
you ain't gotta speak on it. I know how business go.
And I feel like people can't hate on what they don't know.
Right.
See, that's one thing I'm learning. See, like I said, I'm new to this shit. I ain't scared to say nothing because
I ain't sure
never stayed.
Man, listen to me, bro.
Never
I walk with the
stayed,
Most
but
High on a
everything
daily
don't
basis,
need to
so I
be
know I'm
said.
good. Right. Like I
You
said, I'm
gonna- you have
learning as I
angels
go.
around you
There's a lot of
anyway.
things I just don't say
your
no more.
intention
It's a lot of
was
shit I
the
don't
energy
feed
you
into
give.
no more
Right.
or whatever. I just
Right.
pulling and gravitating towards all
Yes,
that positive,
sir.
dog.
Right.
Everything else, I'm just letting it go by me.
If it's not
You feel what I'm
moving you
saying?
forward, then what it's doing?
It ain't doing shit. With that being said, bro, this will have been another episode of MillionViewz Podcast, bro. I'm WilsonMillz, bro. Y'all can catch me at WilsonMillz or at Million1ENT on any level, bro. We streaming on all podcast levels, bro. We streaming on YouTube, dog. Y'all get with us. Appreciate the homie Dirtzire, Projek Muzik, the homie Sleepy Red coming through, dog. MillionViewz Podcast, M1E, we out here, bro. Appreciate y'all coming through,
Yeah,
fam.
man, you already know, man. I enjoyed that. That was a vibe.